Hi, I'm Caleb,
I'm Lucas.
and this is Canadian Bushcraft. Now in Canada, in the wilderness, the 5 priorities of survival are as follows. Proper mindset, fire, shelter, and water. The 5th one is signals. Now a lot of people don't cover this, but it's a very important part of your survival in the wilderness. Signals can have saved a lot of people out there in the wilds from being left out there for long times or even losing their lives. Signals are methods of grabbing attention from people who are looking for you. Now, some people don't want to believe in this, and they think that they can get themselves saved on their own by walking out. This time of year, and most of the time of the year in Canada, unless for very dire circumstances, walking out is not the best option. The best option is to stay put. And if you stay put, it lets you get things done such as getting a shelter made, proper fire, proper water, and eventually food. Signals can help you shorten your time being lost in the wild. There's a lot of different methods, and today we're going to talk about those methods. From going from little things that you can carry with you to big things that can help you save your life very quickly when rescue is at hand. Now your survival kit should have at least 3 different methods of grabbing attention, signaling devices. A good option is a bright orange or bright blue color, such as on the back of this one. If you don't have this, another good option is to get an orange garbage bag. That can actually be packed inside your survival kit, and you can use it even as a shelter, a poncho. A lot of different options come from a garbage bag. And if it's a bright orange, it can be doubled as a signal. Now blue is a good color as well, other than orange, but there's other colors out there for different times of day. Orange and blue are usually the most preferred. And with this cord on the survival kit, I can actually swing it around and it grabs more attention. You want to be almost as obnoxious as possible. In a funny way, that's a good thing to do when you're trying to be found. Another good option is something that's very loud. Sound travels in the woods, and although a helicopter might not hear you, ground crews that are looking for you will. Now, again, the rules of 3 come into this. 3 sharp, crisp whistle blasts are the best option when you're coming down to it. 1, 2 whistle blasts may grab attention, but 3, again, is a distress signal. So, you don't want to make them too quick together, or people might not understand it, or they might not hear it. But 3 long drawn, sharp whistle blasts are very good methods for ground crews that are looking for you. Like this. There's a lot of different kind of whistles out there. The preferred option is to have a peeless whistle, because peas inside the whistle can actually freeze if any moisture gets inside there, and they won't work well. So a peeless whistle is usually the best option out there, though some people choose other options. The next thing you want to get into is colors and lights. Now a reflective mirror is a good thing to have inside your survival kit. A very good one usually has a hole in the center so you can sight in on what you're trying to reflect on, whether that be a person up on a hill or a pilot up in a helicopter or a plane. Now, a nice light plastic one isn't going to get a lot of damage when you're out in the bush, but there's a lot of different methods of using them. First off is a big method that a lot of people like to do is either to do the peace sign or the Vulcan thing. They come in, use it kind of like a rifle sight, and they help reflect it in at what they're looking at. Sometimes you can do away with that little hole in the center by just simply taking the light and bringing it down like a little ball of light right under what you're trying to reflect on. Again, whether it be a plane or a person walking down the trail. Though I'm going to suggest right now, don't reflect too long at a pilot. They might not be able to see very well, and they're going to end up in a survival situation themselves. Now there's other methods with a mirror or a reflector. This is a good one for daytime. Nighttime is another option. For nighttime, a good option is to have a reflective can that you keep all your survival kit inside. And inside you put a tea can, light it, and at nighttime, if you hear people going through, you even hear a helicopter, you can simply open and close, hopefully not putting out your candle, to make that reflection for nighttime. That's a really good trick to use. It's a really good reason to carry a candle in the bush. Another nighttime reflector that's helpful is actually your ferro rod. If you make a lot of sparks with it, they can be seen at nighttime, even over long distances from a different hill or even up in the sky, once again from that helicopter or that plane. Simply make a bunch of sparks at a time and try and grab as much attention. Don't make too many, but just simply make it bright enough for them to see. You're not trying to start a fire, you're trying to get saved. Now another good nighttime signaling device is a glow stick. You simply take them out of their wrapper, you attach a cord, you crack it, and you spin it over your head. They're inexpensive, they're light to carry, and they come in a multitude of colors, so they're a great kit to carry with you. Now a good little piece of advice is that a perfect circle doesn't exist in the wilderness. Neither does a straight line. So either thing, a big straight bar across the forest, or even a big circle being made, a big arc, can be seen and it's noticed by a lot of people. These are just some signaling devices that you can use and carry with you in your survival kit and in your gear. There's a multitude of other methods that you can try. Practice, experience them, figure out what you like, figure out what you don't like, and try out what you think works for you and carry it at all times in the wilderness. I'm Caleb Musgrave from Canadian Bushcraft. Thanks for watching. Tread softly. Each year in Canada, people go missing, up to 1,000 people at a time.
There's 1,000 people. Just get up and go out in the woods to get lost.
Disappear. It's so goddamn Bermuda Triangle. It's Hudson Bay, people. It's in Hudson Bay.